Hey everyone, this is Lefric. Today we're going to face Hellion. Here's what we're going in with, just real quick. Gandra has, and basically I'm going to go over the main strategy. I'm going to show you all the skills, but I'm not going to talk about every little detail. Basically, set up buff, hit things with giant sword attack, because it's level 19, it's going to be great, and sometimes we're going to get our TP back, because that. We're going to keep it laconic, and I'll go more in depth during the fight when time arises. We got a Battle Instinct level 8. I'm hoping that this will proc at the beginning of the fight so that I can avoid his first major attack. Otherwise, Soul Liberator face and win game. Linda has Vital Hit level 14 to do lots of damage with, but otherwise has support build. Flora has some supporty stuff, plus a giant Thor formula for later in the fight when he starts summoning stuff, otherwise she's basic support job. And then this one's job is also to smack face and not really worry too much about anything else, even though she doesn't have very good skills to smack face with just yet. But that will get better over time. And that's our main strategy. A lot of characters are assigned on smack face duty, and that's all there needs to be to it. I believe the Hellion will find some time to go into the back row during the fight, where he will be drop-shotted to death. Or maybe his gels will be drop-shotted to death. I remember him summoning that stuff. Anyways, to get to Hellion, you're going to probably run into one fight on your way there. This fight seems almost unavoidable, pretty much. So, I mean, if you're really, really lucky, you won't run into a fight on your way to Hellion's room. But likelihood is the encounter rate's so high that you are going to run into a fight before Hellion's room, especially if you avoid the damage floor. So, you know, expect it. Alright, and we go. I forgot to change my food to something that would matter during the fight, so we're gonna go in with ice attached to our weapons for the first turn, and that's pretty useless. Meet the Hellion. I'm gonna call him Hellion because that's his name in EO2, and I'm used to it. Flame Demon's just a really unsubstantial name. Also, we got Battle Instinct, yeah. Good job, Teto. I knew I recycled into that thing for a reason. Anyways, we're going to be able to dodge his first Madness attack because Battle Instinct procs. So, Battle Instinct proc is pretty nice as it turns out. We're going to stack double attack buffs and not really worry about it. Also going to set up Snake Eyes, because he doesn't attack you on the first turn. It's pretty safe to Vital Hit him on the first turn, for the same reason, because he doesn't attack you on the first turn. We can set up, there's a lot of things we can do here. I can set up Health Requiem, but the main deal here is I probably want Shelter Song. And I mean, even then, it's not really necessary right now, so we'll just stick with it for now. Battle Instinct will wear off after the first turn anyway, so we can set up a buff after it falls off. Makes this a little bit awkward, but it's fine. So we're going to get double attack buff. The attack order is going to be a little bit worse because it's the second buff. Nullify, nullify, no effect, no effects. That was the plan. Right, so Linda still has Battle Instinct, and Flora still has Battle Instinct. We're going to wipe the buff off by setting up a shelter. So the way that buffs work in general, basically, is Warcry, because it is a stronger buff than attack order, will basically be in full force, while attack order will have a percentage of its power knocked off because they're both boosting attacks. They're both boosters of physical elemental attacks. Warcry has this defense down element to it that can't be negated, so, you know, woo. Alright, let's just start smacking face. And the Hellion is immune to confusion, and I think maybe even poison. So we're gonna try paralysis. I'm also going to go ahead and force the trance now. Usually I don't do this, but Venus has a chance to ailment him before Teto does. So if that happens, then I want the bonus damage immediately, and I want the explosion of happiness to happen around. I don't actually need to set up these buffs, do I? I can wait until he's status in order to trance him. He also might get leg bind at some point, and that will allow me to easily force the job. Linda has a small amount of damage on her for some reason. I can't be sure why. Setting up shelter now, that will remove the buff off of Linda. This is expected. And we're going to try either a sleep arrow or a blind arrow. Defense is up. Oh, we blowned him. Okay, let's not... Ah, darn it. That's not what I wanted to happen, but that's fine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and smack him really hard this turn. So, I wanted to do this before he summons the gels, because of just how this works. And I really wish the blind and the paralysis didn't stick on the same turn, because it makes this strategy a little bit worse, because I have one less ailment I can cycle through. At least until 10 turns from now when I'm able to reset it. So I'm going to go ahead and explode this turn. And it seems early to explode, but you gotta take advantage of the ailment, because it's gonna fall off after I do this. That does a sweet 2,000, 476. This is going to explode for another 400, 500, and then another 1,300 on top of that. Then he summons allies. They're in the back, so I can drop shot them off, but I have Thor, and I have Piercing Raging Edge. And yeah, so that huge move I just did knocked off half his health. Turns out that's pretty good. Turns out. Okay, are they really in the front row? Okay, they're in the front row with him. So I can, do this. Nerve just got used. If I want to be super cheeky, Teto is faster than my other characters, so if Venus puts him to sleep, then I still get the trance damage and it does even more. Okay, that's super cheeky. Gonna try it. By the way, the chance that this fails is stupendously high, and I probably shouldn't be doing it, but hey, science. And, there we go. Did not work, darn. Disperse cruelty, beneficial effects are gone, Thor did, like, no damage. Okay. Which buff did you knock off? You knocked off the attack order, because the attack order went first. He's probably going to blow up this turn, which is bad for me, by the way. We're going to prison him and try to negate the attack. I don't like using prison, but the fight isn't going to last long enough for me to get force boost again. So, things you do, we're going to, Thor really did not work as well as I thought it would. So, we're going to war cry there. And we're going to try sleep once more. Okay, he's about to blow up, so this sleep needs to land. Sleep did not land. Rose Prison. Only Armbind? I think we're going to die. Okay, his arms were sealed and he couldn't move. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, bad things are happening. Don't know if you needed my reinforcement on that or not. But, let's see. Got Dispersed Cruelty on the back. He's got one. This is his last turn of Snake Eyes. Let's see. This is probably going to suck. So he either dies now. Well, I can try Sleep once more. I think Sleep can override Poison. I think I'm just going to set up Attack Order instead. Yeah, only 600 damage that time. Thor does no damage. And he's dead! Woo! Vital hit OP. And that's the fight. Woo! Alright, so obviously my team is designed to murderize things as quickly as possible and not give them a second chance. That's one way to design your teams, and that's how I design my teams, is to basically assail the enemy and until it dies, and yeah, it works most of the time. Sometimes it takes a little bit of luck. For example, Battle Instinct was one of the things I was counting on working in order to save me from having to use any sort of other negation tools. I didn't really need Battle Instincts. I could have just used the food that lets you do the exact same thing, but The fact that I didn't even really take advantage of food is another thing. Now, another thing, technical note, is that I'm over-leveled, so the fight was a little bit easier in that sense, but without Soul Liberator, I can't really crush him as fast. And it would have been more drawn out, and I think that's boring. If you remember, or if you have seen the Chimera fight, you know what I mean by that. Like, the fight takes a while if you don't have your offensive measures ready. They're doable, but they take too long, is what I'm saying. So, you know, I had to compromise and say, okay, well, I'll be over-leveled for this fight, but, on the other hand, the fight will only take, like, a few minutes, as compared to, like, 15. So, that's all there is to that. And then you can go up to the third sky and find out more about that. So we're going to turn in the mission to Grand Duchy, and we'll cover the frozen grounds next time. Also, this is the time where I'm going to swap the music, because I think the third stratum AM music, or new style, is really pretty. So, we're going to be using new music while we're in the stratum. Or, so basically, you know, because I think the song's prettier on the new version. Now, in EO2, the magnetic field was like 10 inches away from your face. Here you kind of have to walk a bit, which isn't a big deal. Now, just that. Let's go investigate that real quick. Apparently I don't know where it is, because I just walked to a dead end. I really should not be here. I really should be getting out of here. But the game has teased me with this thing. Here he is. I want to check him out, because he's awesome. Yep, it's an orange one this time. I believe this is the one that either gives experience or more money. Oh, we got blindsided by that? That's hilarious. Negate. Dead. Gives us a delicate sprout, which is used to make something. Okay. And then let's get out of here. And go over to the Duke and figure out what needs to be done here. And we'll learn a little bit more about the plot. We're probably not going to get to level 33 just off of this mission because of, as I said, I'm over leveled. You're intended to be level 29 or so when you beat the boss. If I wasn't so concentrated on Snake Eyes earlier in the game, I would have Soul Liberator around level 26. And we would have done him then, but didn't get Soul Liberated till level 32 this time, so... oh well. Your confidence suits you, do not get carried away. Noted. Get 6,000. And yeah, it didn't even get me to level 33. Okay. We need okay, another old man's request. He's going to get us the Snow Blossoms. Yeah, this is the Snow Blossoms. New missions available. Pluck Snow Blossoms. We will, yes, we will help you. You need to go to the 12th floor and find 4 snow blooms. It's the same as in EO2. It's because you have to go at night, sir. Go to the 12th floor and the soldiers to obtain snow blooms. We need 4 flowers in total. It's fine. We do that later. Now, we just sell out the Flame Demon's item and see what we get. And all the other stuff I've been collecting, Jesus Christ. Okay. Got Crimson Staff, King's Gun, Rounded Shield. I'm pretty sure the staff is his. So this is 65 with Tech plus 3 and Fire. Fire being a pretty neat element for where we're going into. I'm going to lose 15 HP, which is almost 10% of my health pool off of this. Worth. Or we can enter here. Yes, we did. Recipe for a similar kind of tea. Got tea brewing 2. Obtain 2. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Alright, so the one we just unlocked is this one. Premium chance up. Okay, so the Yggdrasil Bud gives this, or the Sprout or whatever. And this is, when you're farming for grimoires later in the game, this shit is the best thing ever. But we're not at that stage in the game yet, so once again, you just hold on to your bud until you're ready to do that.
Later.
Notice that her tone is once again sharpened a bit. And everyone speaks a little differently once you reach the 3rd stratum. See? Everyone's a little bit happier to see you. So I decided to record next. So hey there everyone, this has been Africa as always. Thank you for watching. Next time, we will be beginning the exploration of the 3rd stratum. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.